again with another vintage live sale on a Monday. Woo. So, let's see here. I've been shipping a lot lately. And yesterday I met up with what's her name? Katie, Vintage and Vinyl. I met up again with Katie over in St. Louis, and that was really good. We did that last night. Went to another Italian place over on the hill, which is a really good area for Italian food in St. Louis, downtown St. Louis. Um, and then beside that, like, oh my gosh, I've been watching this whole Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing. Well, it's kind of addicting, and that's on. You could watch that on YouTube, the court proceedings and everything. So, I mean, we've got a really good sale today. I pulled some fun stuff, and there's a good variety. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Let me see here. We've got lots of people here already. That's amazing. Oh, Sean is here. Fantastic. Okay. You watched it after the whole thing. Oh, the whole thing? Yeah, I was watching bits and pieces of the all of it. Like I mean, I saw like an hour and a half in one sitting of just like his sister testifying, and then I've watched like bits and pieces of everything else. It'll be interesting to hear her side too, or have the cross examination or whatever it's called. But yeah, it just popped up on YouTube, and I'm like over the last few days, and I'm just like, oh, I didn't realize all this. You saw. Oh, that's cool. You saw it, Pam. So we've got lots here. I think I'm gonna start really soon. I was just giving a couple more minutes for people to come in. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to mention. I know I've been doing a lot of shipping. There's pretty much everything. Just a couple things left from the last couple sales I did. Friday night and Saturday, that was 60 things. And we're doing another 30. So I'll ship these tomorrow. And then take everything out to the UPS or USPS. All right. So we're going to start. I am going to start with this pillowcase. And no, I'm pretty certain this is one of those long ones again. I didn't open it. Just the way they have it folded like this. So I think this is like a long body. Yes, it is. It's a long body pillow. Now this one, did they sew them together? Okay, they might have sewn this one together in the center. Yeah, so you can see there. It's kind of off center actually. So we're going to start this one. Hello. We're going to start this one at, $12. But it's a longer pillow, and it's really pretty. It's really pretty. I love that so much. I love it so much. Now I can measure it, but it's open on both ends. You see, it's open on this end and this end. So, like I said, it's like sewn together in the middle, kind of. It's off center. I'm gonna try to measure. Oh, my tape measure's over there. Be right back. Okay. I feel like allergies have been kind of annoying lately. That's lovely. Lovely. Okay, so 20, but almost 21 inches wide, or yeah, 21 inches wide basically. And then the length of the whole thing is like 42. So it's like 42 inches long. I'll start counting down on the long pillowcase. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They are used for two separate pillows. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. You just put two pillows in there. You don't need one long pillow. You just need two little ones. That would make sense. All right. So that is the pink pillowcase. That one went to, oh, I think, is it Janet for 17? Yup. Janet Dwyer. Thanks so much. Yeah, I've just been a lot of shipping, but I'll tell you, with all the shipping I've done, it hasn't really been that bad. I mean, I've got it sorted pretty well. Oh, grab a glass of water. I drink water before it, so hopefully it has me, situated. The next thing we're going to do is actually, okay. No, I don't want to do that yet. I'm like, what do we want to do? Why don't we do, you're going to do what now? You're going to separate it into a long belly. Oh, okay. So, all right, let's do these little squirrels here. What we're going to do for them, we're just going to make them a straight up price, I think. I'll say the price, and then you just type the price to claim it. You're going to get the pair of them. This one has like a little thing. I don't know if it was like part of like a chain or I don't know, but there's this one and this one. So they're similar. I don't think they ever went together, but in fact, I probably got them at 2 separate times. But you're going to get the pair of them now, and the pair is $16. And they're both, they're Japan. This one doesn't say Japan, but it's Japan. So you'll get the pair of them for 16, the little figurines. No chips or cracks. Adorable. Adorable. All right, so that was in there somewhere. Yeah. Where are you? Ah, there they are. So that goes to Mick Draper for 16. Thanks so much. Very good. Yes. Okay, next, why don't we go ahead and do, okay, we're going to do this glass fish thing. So this is a little glass fish and like a little baggie. So it's this blown glass fish. We're going to start it at $18, and it's a little fish in its little baggie. I remember when I was there, we had fish a couple times, and you go to the store, you get a little bag with the betta fish in there. Isn't it adorable? So there's a little goldfish in there. It's the snack that smiles back. And then the blue bow, it's a little dusty. Yeah, a little dusty for, gonna wipe that off. But it's adorable. It's black. It's blown glass fish in a baggie. There's the little guy there. And there's little bubbles inside too, because he needs to breathe. And so there's the back, there's the bottom. And it's all tied up in the top there. No chips or cracks. With a little blown fish. The blown fish in there. Okay, so I see we're at 18 right now, and I will start. Oh, I didn't explain that. New viewers just, so if you're new and you're like, oh, I would like that, then you, like what Susan just did, she put 20. It's a paperweight, yeah. You just put what you want to pay above what was currently written. And then afterwards, you just submit your information, like over email or whatever. Well, it is over email. So, and the email's in the description. You just type it in there. Okay, we're at 25 with Kathy. I'll start counting. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. I'll wash this off. 5 or 7, 9, 10, 3. Oh gosh. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my. Well, yes, I'll wipe it off because it's a little bit dusty. You know, it's just the kind of stuff you don't notice until it's under a very bright light like this. That's what it is. So. Where are you? Oh, there it is. All right then. So, oh, I never did put it on the light box. What a doofus. Okay, so Susan Vaughn for 30. You got in just in the nick of time. Just in the nick of it. Susan Vaughn. Like that. Okay. So, now we're going to do, how about this fun little ring toss game back here? I've had this for years. It's been sitting, and I've just never brought it anywhere. Oh, no. My artwork is collapsing. These are posters. There. That here. Ring toss. So we're going to start this at $14. This is a ring toss game by the Pressman Toy Corporation out of New York. The graphics are fun. So if you collect circus memorabilia or anything fun like that. And then you've got the little graphics in there. So you take these little wood dowels and you can stick them in the holes and then throw your rings. That's how you do. Now, is there just one ring? And there might be just one ring. Here, I'm putting them all in the holes. Do I have all of them? Okay, here's the deal. We've got a ring, and I believe, yeah, we're missing we're missing two dowels. Right there. Well, you can put them anywhere. So, you got a ring. The ring is like this plastic ring. You could literally go to the hardware store, probably find a gasket that looks like that, and then get a wooden dowel and cut it and paint it, and we're good to go, you know? Oh yes, make sure you're in live chat, not top chat. Anyway, you throw it and you try to get it on a thing. I got 100 points. Look at that. No, but you're supposed to stand away from it. So, ring toss game. I'll start counting. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my. Yep, that's a good game. Oof. All right then. So it's Kristen Van Fleet for 15. Very, very nice. Oh, glad I found it. Van Fleet. Thanks so much. All right. Next, we're going to do, how about this blown glass? Okay, so I've got this blown glass vase back here in a very pretty orange color. Hours of fun. I know it is. You could have your own ring toss game with this too. So there's that little, every time I see these, they look like little mouths. It's a blown glass in the stunning orange. We're going to start this at $16 for the blown glass vase. So I'll measure. It's 11.5 inches tall. You have one of the, I haven't been getting those migraines lately, luckily, but I've been having just like sinus issue. It's very annoying with everything going on. Oh, how pretty. So there's the orange. It's a stunning orange. And there's the bottom. Yeah, and this isn't even like an autumn orange. This is like a Jolly Rancher orange. It's orange. This is like a good, I mean, it's a bright orange, I think. No chips or cracks. It's blown glass. You can only fit like one flower in it, but that's okay. I don't think people put flowers in them, which is kind of weird that they just made all these vases and there's really no intent behind them other than just to put them on a table and look at them. You could maybe get some of those little micro flowers, those little lucite ones that people make them now. You could get a few and maybe they'll fit in there. Just stagger like 3 coming out of it. It could be done. We're at 32 with Karen Chase. Chase and Vintage. I'm going to start counting down. Ooh, that looks like the, what is that from Oh my gosh, what's that called? The sisters, the three sisters, the witches. Okay, I'll start counting. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was called the power of three, but I don't remember anything else. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, let's see here. People sell on the Etsy flowers from the seed missing a minute. I bought some of those Lucite flowers from somebody, and it was. Ooh, Susan Vaughn, you got in again at the end. Well, that's so good. All right, so Susan. Oh, it's right there actually. $40 for Susan Vaughn. Practically perfect. And Barb is back. Barb is back. Watch out for Susan. You better watch out. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, how about we do this little turtle back there on a mission? It's adorable. So this is a turtle sewn piece. I don't know if you call it a crewel or not. It's Franklin. It's not really Franklin, but oh, turtle. Well, why don't we do, well, we're going to start at $14. That's what we'll do. So it's behind glass for protection, I guess. There's Franklin coming over to play, and he's on his skateboard. Pat, I wrote down Susan Vaughn, didn't I not? I did. Susan got the orange blown vase. Oh, yeah, I liked Franklin and Arthur. I watched a lot of Arthur. It's a skateboarding turtle. Because otherwise, it's very slow. These things, they just can't get around very, very much. But the skateboard helps. I should measure this. And then I'm going to count down. But yeah, it's a fun little thing. Great for a wall. I always bring the most profound things. Wall pieces. 11 by 9. 9 by 11. I'll start counting. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I make you laugh. Woo. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Okay. You got a squirrel poof. A squirrel poof. Imagine. A squirrel proof feeder. That's good. I've watched YouTube compilations about those squirrels getting they just know. They can figure things out. I watch them. They get smarter. So it's very hard to fool a squirrel. Oh, Karen Gillette. I think she's the person. 26. Yep, Karen Gillette for 26. Susan Barber, you were after the bid end, sadly. Now, where did Franklin go? Franklin. Ah, nope, that's not it. That's a planter. Well, poo. Oh, there it is. I found it. So 26 for Karen. Gellett. Thanks so much. He was kind of freaking out at the airport, though. The security line seemed crazy. Oh, no. I don't like airports. They make me feel like a villain. Like they just make me feel like I'm trash. Because you're going through and you're trying to like, la, and they're like, they give you the look. Like, you're clearly smuggling drugs. So we're going to do, how about this little shoe? Cinderella. I love little shoes like this. They're not, you can't wear them, but it's a great one to put on a table and just look at. Now we're going to start this little shoe at $15. It's amber glass. And there's, look, hob stars and buttons. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, the light base. Yeah, the light base is very good. That kind of does something. Not a lot, but it does something. I don't know if it's Fenton. It's not marked. They don't always mark their little shoes. That's a really pretty amber glass. I think so. It's beautiful. The quality's nice. Let's take a tour. So here's the bottom of it. Very smooth. And then you've got the little, look at that. Oh, those are some good looking flowers on there. I know, it has all the stitching on there. They did it all. They couldn't help themselves whenever they were making the shoe. They just was like, well, it needs some stitching. Let's put that on there too. And you could put some flowers in here. That would be advisable. I don't know the age, actually. I do not. I'm thinking like 60s, 70s. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to start counting down on the little high-heeled booty. Little dancing boot. Ready? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boy, that looks like honey. It looks like such a good thing. You just want to eat it. It's like a very good gold. Yes. Very good. Very good. So that's the boot. And it's dumped somewhere around here. Okay. That goes to, who does it go to? Rita. Thanks so much. Oh, I made you all move. Rated it. She didn't get it for, it was for 20, I thought, not 30. It was 20. Okay, next we're going to do, I've got a cool planter back there. Do you like plants? If you don't have to put plants in it. Should we do the planter? Look, let me put this the right way. It's right there. It's green. I like it because there's, well, we'll just sell it. So there's these little leaves on the corners of it. That's so pretty. We're going to start this at $16. It's made of ceramic. And there's crazing. There's some crazing on the outside of it, if we can see that. Oh, that's a glaze skip. Do you see? Glaze skips are pretty obvious to tell because they're smooth. They're like rounded into the hole. But it's a beautiful thing. Oh, there's some of those crazes. Look at that beautiful craze. Crazed and confused. Look in the inside. There's some more. We're at 25 with Kathy Silk. It's a beautiful planter. I'm going to measure it, is what I'm going to do. Measuring is helpful. Is the sun going to participate in today's festivities, or is it just going to be cloudy? I don't know. It's hard to know these things. 8.5 inches long, and then the width of it, 5.5, and then the height of it is 3. Looks like cabbage. Sure. Well, cabbage is good sometimes. It's beautiful. Ready? I'll start counting. 15, 14, 13. I've been inside all day. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, oh, the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Sarah, no, they always start at noon. Maybe you're thinking of Friday night, which is 6:30. That could be the problem. It's noon. Kathy got it for 25. If nobody, I don't know. Yes. There we go. Kathy Silk for 25. So that is the, oh boy, it was over there somewhere. There it is. Nice. Thanks so much. I tell you, I'm looking through the window and it looks like a cloud. One giant cloud. It might get better. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is, we're going to do a jewelry jar. Now that's a mystery. So close your eyes because I'm going to show you. It'll be great for a small cactus. Yes. Cactuses can go lots of places. So this is a refrigerator jar. And I was like, well, I can put some jewelry in there. You don't want to put this now in the refrigerator, but it looks great together. So it's a jewelry jar, and there are brooches and earrings and necklaces and bracelets in here, all kinds. We're going to start this. Sean might want in. Oh my. That could be a problem. Well, I mean, you could try. This is perplexing. Okay. Mick will R&D. What does that mean? Mick will do it, I guess. So she'll do it. Oh, she'll end. Okay, so Mick will do it. All right. I'm going to start this at $15. There's brooches and birds and elephants and stuff. Well, there's all kinds of stuff. So there's this elephant, there's this bird, there's this big amber thing, there's these little gals on a thing. There's this doggy, there's so much. And what I'm going to do, you just look at it and say, wowee. It's a jewelry jar, but you're also getting the refrigerator jar. These are fun. Fun, fun, fun. I'm going to unscrew it because I want you to see the top of it too. Look. Look, see? No expense was spared. All kinds of stuff. There's an owl. Do you know if it's still wearable? A lot of it is. Now, I'll tell you one thing. A couple of these brooches are missing like a rhinestone or something. Like that elephant, for instance, it needs a center stone. I don't know. But like the bird is fine. That's a gazelle. That's the back of it though. This one I think was missing a stone, but then I thought maybe it was, yeah, the eye. It's missing one eye. Just consider it winking. And yeah, it's just, but like this is all good. I think that's like a bowling pin set or something. So, oh, this little dog's a cute thing. Look at green eyes. And then the bottom, there's an owl. There's a couple clip-on earrings. It's just a lot going on in there. The jar is fun too. It's a good jar. All right, I'm going to start counting down. Okay, so Sean is going to take back, or no, she's just out. Okay, so Mick will be doing the stop on this one still. All right, we're at 30 with Linda. I'll start counting. 15, 14, 12, 11, 10. Oh my gosh. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beauty. Beautiful. Oh, it's so good. That's a jewelry jar. All right then. Here it is. I found it on my paper. Okay, so Romola, you're after the bid end. So Linda Imbus for 30. Fantastic. Linda did it. Yes, she did. All right, thanks so much. Next, we're going to do, let's rearrange. Redecorating time. Oh, boy. Better. Okay. Now we're going to do this green bird. I've got this adorable green glass bird, and these are fun to pick up because the sun just shines right through them. And boy, do they look like a fun thing. So we're going to start this one at $20. It's a blown glass bird. Somebody blew it with their mouth. They blew it with their mouth. There's a question mark. Why? I don't know. Romola, on my end, if your question is something pertaining to that, you on my end, you are after the bid end by the bid ender. And that's what we go by, just for consistency. Okay, we're at 25, I think. Yes, we're at 25 right now. Oh, I know, it's adorable. Here's the bottom of it. There's just a little white paper. This paper could be removed. In fact, I should have done that. There, look at that. Now it could be washed. Oh, no, Kathy's at 40. I didn't see that. Green glass bird. We have, I mentioned this earlier. We have a bird doing its nesting in the thing. Every time I walk in, I scare it, and it flies off, and then it comes back, and we have good times. I try not to scare it though. I walk very softly, and I open the door softly. It's just freaked out. I need to oil the door. I think it's the squeak. It's like the squeak noise that it's hearing. Maybe it thinks I'm hurting somebody. Is it a robin? Oh boy. Well, it's kind of like a bluish grayish color, but not much blue. It's mostly gray. Actually, it's gray. It's not blue at all. It's a gray. That's about all I know. So yeah, I wish I knew. I don't know the name of the bird. Well, of course it has babies. There's one of the fathers or something. They're like situated in different areas around, and it seems like a queen situation. Like maybe there's a more dynamic going on. But yeah, the birds like under the thing, and then I noticed like random birds like around it. One was on my car the other day. I think it was just trying to prove a point. I'm like, okay, like you win. It's all right. I'm going to start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like six, like they're like sister wives. Sure. They just have an interesting relationship. That's all. It's more dynamic. So we're going to, okay, so that's the green bird. Oh, it's number 3 on my list. Oh my goodness. So that was, okay. So I see 63. Yep. Okay. So I see Sarah S. Beautiful for spacious skies. So that's 63, Sarah S. Thanks so much. Beautiful. Wonderful. Okay. Now, what are we going to do? So let us do, I feel like we need to, this is a bit much over here. There's a horse head planter over there. Let's do the horse head. It's getting into the, you see that? They're having some fun. So let's get that out of there. This is a horse head planter. Isn't this adorable? This is the kind of thing that you'd like to put on your wall, I bet. It's stunning. This is a beautiful horse. Boop. So we're going to start this at $18. This is a horse head planter, and look at the back. What do we think? Royal Copley, maybe. Perhaps. Who knows? So this is the horse head planter. And you hang it with the hole, and then you put it all in there. You put it all in that big one right there. All them plants. It's adorable. So it's a ceramic horse head. Let's take a closer look. Oh my goodness gracious. You just wanna, don't you? That's a nice looking horse. Yeah, probably Royal Copley. I concur. I saw Misty here. Where are the horse people? Do we have horse people involved? We're at 8. I started at 18 for the Royal. What I think is Royal Copley. Like, I don't know. In any event, it's a beautiful planter made of ceramic, and it has a hole in its head ready for your flowers. Oh, there's the people. There must be a lag in brains. A lag in brains. I have that all the time. This needs to be scraped off. Just some of that stuff. Could be used as a hook. Sure, hang things right on there. You could hang your leash for your horse. Could you imagine walking down the street with your horse on a leash? That's adorable. So we're at 35, I think. We're going to start counting down on this planter. You hang it with a hole. Ready? 15, 14. Yes, it's a wall pocket. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lead. Oh, a lead. It's called a lead with a horse. And a leash for a dog. Yes. Okay. Let's see. That's a horse head planter. Where's the horse? Oh, okay. Horse head planter. I found it on my paper. Now let's see here. Dorothea, aren't you going to be on tonight? I think you're going to be on her channel tonight, on Misty's channel tonight, right? She told me. Dorothea, to the dungeon. Are you gonna be live from the dungeon? Thanks so much. You got your horse head. Very good. Clarice. Okay, so next we're gonna do. We got 2 broads in a frame. I don't know if we're gonna do them yet. Oh, is that a secret? I didn't know. I don't know these things. I didn't know what he told me. Nobody told me it was a secret. I mean, okay. So now we're going to do the giraffe. I think. Is it time to do a giraffe? I don't want to say anything else about tonight. Trust me. So we'll do the giraffe. And we're going to start the giraffe at $14. Yeah, Missy didn't tell me it was a secret at all. Let's blame her. Look at that adorable giraffe. Oh, there's a little tiny chip on its ear. How am I supposed to know? You usually advertise your sales out the wazoo, your shows, and I haven't been keeping up. So I don't know if what you've said. I just figured, why would there be a secret? Like, you know? That's adorable. This is known as a giraffe. And it has a little chip on its ear. It's just a bit of a flea bite there. Right there in the ear. Just not a big thing. It needs a hat. It needs just a big hat. Oh yeah, the giraffe from Toys R Us, basically. This is a ceramic giraffe. Now we don't see giraffes very much, do we? Nope. There's the spots on the back and the big old neck. Well, I'm going to start counting down. I think we're at 25. Yes, we're at 25 with Kathy. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What a beautiful giraffe you are. I don't sell many giraffe items. I just don't do it very much. Yeah, tonight is the rescue squad on Misty's channel. Okay, so that is the or I don't even know if it's on Misty. No, it's on with, I don't know. See, I tell you, I can't keep up. I only know what Misty tells me and what I abbreviated what I see on Instagram as I scroll. So that goes to Kathy. Kathy, say look. Yes. There it is. Found it. Okay. Thanks so much. You did it again. Now, we're going to do... Okay, I got this really, really, really cool clock. And it is in the original packaging. Isn't that something else? It says, decorative wall clock. And boy, is it. It's in the plastic. Yeah, that's an oil can with a hummingbird on it. That's what that is. And then we've got General Electric Company. It's a what do you call that unit where you plug it? It's a plug-in model. I don't know if it works because it's just, here it is. I don't know why it wouldn't. So we're going to start this at $25. The names that are in green are people that have joined the channel. It's just an extra feature. It's just another way to support the channel. And it also gives like little icons or emojis that they can use that are not available to everybody else. So that's just what the difference is in the color. And then, of course, the people that are blue, like Sean, are mechanics. They're fixer. They're wrenches. They're moderators. So this is really cool. And there's the numbers all over. It's a plastic top. It's adorable. Oh, it's such a great. This is, I mean, so groovy looking. 1960s, 70s in the packaging, no less. And you hang it on a wall. You could literally just hang it right like that. You could. Yes, you could. It says electric, pewter color. Here's the back. There's the information. Let's see what we're doing here because I don't know. Oh, yes, we started it at 25 for the new in package clock. And it's from, like, I think late 60s or early 70s. Would make a great kitchen clock. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe, right? That's the vibe. So, I don't see anybody yet. We must not like time. It's overrated. So, I can put it aside and move on and bring it back later. Or stand here until something happens. I think I'm not seeing much action. Well, see, I don't know if it works. If I opened it, I could test it. Now, if someone doesn't, if we can all agree. Wait, there's a hole up there. Oh, the cord's down there. If I poke a hole in here, you know what? I should just do it. Because, like, how else? How else will you ever know? You just wouldn't. Okay. We're going to plug it in. I know that's probably something that's standing in some people's ways. Oh, boy. Oh, no. What happened? Oh, that was something else. Okay. I'm trying to plug this in. I got to unplug the phone. Oh, don't fall. Okay. Let's hope for no fires. Uh-huh. Do you see? There's the pinja, or there's the thingy. Okay, it works. This is a continuous motion clock. Oh yeah, the plug under the shelf. I didn't even think about that. So you can see that it works. Well, I'm going to start counting it down at this point. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, it's General Electric. Yes, it is. Now I'm going to unplug it. It's never been plugged in before. It had the original paper and everything. Tell you what, that's a pretty good deal, I think. Considering it's never been used. Okay. So that goes to Kathy Silk for 25. Let's see, now I gotta find it. Oh, there it is. Found it. I forgot where I bought that and how much I paid, but yeah, it's out of my life now. All right. It's going in your kitchen. Woo! Okay. Let's do... Okay. I've got a box of Dominoes, and these are pretty cool. So this is a domino box, and it has all the dominoes in there. These are like older ones. They have such a great feel. Such a great feel. And I just love the box. We're going to start the whole thing at $12. We're going to start the, but I think it's such a great piece. Has the dovetail corners, nicely made box. So this is it's just a cool piece, and you can, of course, it's a game. You can use it. They're all there, but it's just a nice one to have like in a game room, like on a table, because it's just an old Dominoes box, double 6. It's just a fun thing. Yeah, and it has the well, I wanted to pull out a couple of dominoes so you could kind of see. So they're thicker. They're just nice. They have that fun sound and feel. They're good feel. They're all there. I counted. Well, and they all fit too. So all the dominoes. I don't believe they're Bakelite. Well, I could test it. Let me find out. Gotta do that smell test. No, they're just plastic. And I love the box. I don't think they're bone. I don't think so. Let's just say no. All right, I'm going to start counting down. I don't know what we're at, but I'll start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, I don't think they're any sort of body part. I think they are plastic. They're plastic. Some sort of early plastic. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how else is. You just gotta feel them. Nice. Those are a cool thing. Okay, so we got Karen. Is that right? Yeah. Karen Gillette for 31. And Susan, you were after the bid end that time. So 31, where are you? Dominoes, there we go. Karen Gillette. Thanks so much. They feel good. They're I don't know, there's something about that. It's just a very tactile experience, those dominoes. All right, so now we're going to do another pillowcase set. This pillowcase set is, I love it so much. Isn't that a beautiful flower? So this is a regular pillowcase set this time. And we're going to start them at $20. So they need to be washed. Oh, Rita, I see your super chat. Thanks. These need to be washed because there's like a little bit of brown or black, like something. I don't know. Maybe could have been how they were stored. So you've got the flower. So nice. And here's the back, the one behind it. Oh, Mick, I see yours too. Thanks. And I'm going to open it. So they're in great shape. There's no holes or anything like that. Normal old, they have that good old feel to them. The variegated coloring, there's the white, the purple, and the yellow crocheted edge. And then now the other one, I'll open it up too. And that's the other one. Overall, very great. No stains, really, no holes at all. Yep. And the back. So in great shape. They're amazing. I love the colors so much. The flowers are great on here. So it's literally, I just want to mention, it's just literally this one like little patch. That's it. It's just like this darker line. It's kind of, just seems like it would come off with maybe some OxyClean or something. So I'm going to start counting down on these. I'll show you a close-up of the flowers because really they're stitched on really well. It's kind of like an applique, and then they did some cross stitch, or they just did some chicken scratch kind of stitching. Or, well, they're just like a little, you know. So I'll start counting down on the pair of these. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is the, or I was going to call them picture frames, the pillowcases. Beautiful purple. Purple. So, I don't know. I think it was 30 straight up. Let me double check here. Yep. Susan Vaughn for 30. Beautiful. You did it. Oh, so good. Okay. Now, we're going to do, how about we do these okay, we're going to do these posters. Now, I've got a pair of them, and I don't know if I should sell them as a set or not. This is an older print on a nice big, well, it's marked a lithograph right on the bottom, or litho, rather. So you're going to get the pair of them, I think. You've got the regular ocean, and then you've got this more moody ocean with wave breaks and rocks. I just figured they're both coastal and ocean. They might go better together. So I'd say why not? So they're both marked litho on the bottom, and their prints, I'll measure them. What I'm going to do for shipping them, I'm just going to roll them. They're just going to come rolled and then put it like in a square box, like a longer square box. So not terrible. We'll start them while I measure them. We're going to start them at 15 for the pair. Okay, so they're 20 inches long or wide by 16 inches tall. 20 by 16, and their prints, they'll come rolled. That's for ease of shipping. Or if you want, I can ship them flat in between cardboard. I don't, well, they might go first class if this is, it depends on how heavy the cardboard is though. So I'm actually open to ship them either flat or rolled. They're not a super, super thick paper, so I don't think they would, you know, be too bad either way. I don't know. So you've got this one and, oh boy, and this other one. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I'll do close-ups of them real quick and then I'll start counting down. So you can see the dots or how it's, you know, the print quality. This is a close-up of it. And they're both marked. Like I said, they're both marked. Well, so there's like a little signature there. And then on this other side, well, there. Something, something, litho in USA. All right, I'll start counting for the pair. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Put them over here. You can just let me know however you want me to ship them. I don't really care. I'll do it how you want. Okay. Oh, hurricanes. Okay, so it looks like JGB Denman. Very, very nice. And they are on here somewhere. There they are. Ocean prints. Thanks a bunch. Ship flat. Okay. They will, pretty sure they'll fit right in between a 12, 12, 8. That'll be simple. Okay. Next up, I've got this really cool, let me redecorate. Hold on. Art Deco clock. Let's do the crystal pets. So these are crystal pets. And you're going to get the whole set of them. And, you know, sometimes you might find these all by themselves, like these little plastic pets. But you get the whole box here as intended. We're going to start the whole situation for $12. Crystal pets, decorative. They have like, they're set up to be like ornaments. Let's open them real quick. So they've got like little hooks on their heads and their bodies, so you can hang them. You've got, these are plastic, by the way. I know they say crystal, but they're like a clear plastic. That's just marketing jargon. So you've got they all got their little hangers. They look like crystal. Maybe that's the intent. I know, it's so fun. You've got all the animals. They're adorable. Like I said, though, I see these all the time as like little figurines by themselves. And then so you got the entire set. No, they're plastic. I don't know if I would call them lucite or I'm just call them plastic. Clear plastic. I'm trying to read what this says. Made in, okay, yeah, made in Hong Kong. Yeah, that's what I say. It's neat to see them in their original box. Back, no. So you got the graphics on the decorative crystal. That's so weird. They wouldn't put plastic on there. Decorative crystal. Strange. Well, they are plastic. So very cool. You get all of them in the original. So I bet some of you grew up with these. I mean, this is maybe. I mean, this has got to be like this. What, the 70s? Adorable. Little swan, a deer, an elephant, a mouse, a dog, and a cat. I'm going to start counting down on the whole set. They're plastic made to look like crystal. For that reason. Oh boy. Okay. That was the elephant. Get back in your hole. All right, ready? I'll start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Get that on there. Okay, so those are the crystal pets that are plastic. I have to keep saying that because it's just weird they would have wrote that way. So 25 for Diane. Ooh, I think you're a new person. Diane. Masoka. Or Masayoka. I don't know. M-A-S-A. Gotta write your name the correct way. Okay. Hey. Thanks so much. Just make sure you send me your information over email. I just noticed what that looks like. Kinda. All right. So next we're gonna we'll do this oil can, and it has a hummingbird painted on it. It says I'm buffering. Every day I'm buffering. Am I? Hope not. So I'm going to do this oil can, and it is made of metal, has the painted hummingbird on there. We're going to start it for $14. It's also dated 1972 in the bottom. I can't read the name, but 72. The paint job is cool. This would be a nice porch piece. It says, I think, Eagle. So the brand of the oil can. Eagle. Hand painted flowers. And you've got your hummingbird. Just a neat little piece. You're a neat piece, you are. Does it open? I don't know. Oh, it does. What's inside? Nothing. It doesn't even smell bad. Oh, there's a little rust in there. You could just hear it. It's a bell. All right. I'm going to start counting down on this hummingbird tin can. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. That's a hummingbird can. And it looks like, we don't know yet. Okay, so I see 221s. Ruthie, you are the first 21. Yes, you are. So 21 for Ruthie. Thanks so much. You got it. You did it so good. All right, next we're going to do, well, let us do, I've got this really cool Czechoslovak, well, it's like Bohemia glass and the cobalt. It's so hoity-toity. Isn't that beautiful? We're going to start this one at $18. It has the gold on it with all of the hand-painted flowers. This is in a cobalt blue. It is so pretty. Oh, I was like, what is that? Made in Japan. Okay, so it's not Czechoslovakia. It's made in Japan. That is interesting. These are all hand-painted flowers, too. That is really pretty. You could put nuts in there. You could put your peanuts in there. This is just a nice, it's just a nice piece of glass. Oh, let me get the light unit. I bet it would look so good with light in there. Well, kind of. If this was in front of any light source, like a window or something, you would definitely see more of this blue, because it's just a nice deep cobalt blue. Ooh, how pretty. How pretty you are. That's blue. Beautiful. Okay. Now, I'm going to start counting down. We're at 20, I think. something like that. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Oh, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gotta go. Oh. I'll try to say the starting price more often. Oh, look at all them 24s and 25s. You have to go check the radar. Terrible. Okay. So we've got 23, 24, 24, 25, 25. The first 25 is JGB Denman. So let's find that on here. Where are you? There it is. 25 JGB. Thanks so much. Very good. Okay, next up we're going to do, how about this lipstick holder? So this is a beautiful lipstick holder, and it holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It holds 5 lipsticks. We're going to start this. We're going to start this at $14. $14. 14 of them. 14 of them dollars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sticks of lipstick. And this will be starting at $14. Please send separate from the prints of the... Well, yeah. No, I'm going to ship that flat. Wouldn't that be silly? Yeah, it'll be a separate box. It is a beautiful thing. So you could put your lipsticks in here. You could put your brushes in here on end. You could put carrot sticks. Oh, in one big box. Nah, I wouldn't have done that. It would have been more expensive, I think, than a smaller one and then a flat one. Beautiful lipsticks. I love, and it's made of metal. So it's like this coated metal, and then you've got the mirror. Oh, for cigars. Yes, you could just line up your cigars. You could do that. Or hot dogs. Hot dogs would fit kind of. Or like little smokies, maybe. Very nice. So we're at $20 with Debbie, I think. So far. It's a mirrored tray. Or vials. Yes, vials. You could put all of your potions in there. That would be cute, actually. You could get some vials and put like maybe some little violets or like little flowers out in them, and put some crystals right on the mirror, like amethyst, rose quartz, and then like white crystal, or like a grouping, and then do something kind of fun. You could do these things. It's all true. All right, so I think we're at 22. I'll start counting. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dimes and glass cigar tubes. Yep. You could put rolls of dimes in their little paper. Don't know why you would do that, but some people would do that. Well, that was exciting. So Karen Gillette for $24. Okay, so there's 24. Lipstick, baby. Oh, whoops, I just wrote lipstick on there. I gotta write your name. Karen. Karen Gillette. Thanks so much. Okay, next we're gonna do, how about we do this? So this is a Lucite holder. Candlestick holder. And you could put your thing in there. So we're going to start this for, we'll start it for $15. This is the Lucite acrylic bowls, the nice big red. They're more like a cranberry. Oh, is it a Gillette or Gillette? That's a good question. This is a triangular. It's so cool. Now you could put a Lucite candlestick in here with a fleck, or you could probably do like, well, a wax one, or you could do a mercury candlestick holder. That would be special. They're the silver kind. Look at them balls. There's 3 of them. This could be a back massager too if you need that. But you put the candlestick right in the middle. Right in the middle there in that hole. It's ready to go. Right. 15 with Susan Vaughn. So 3 balls are better than 1, but they're worse than 2. Gotta blow them. Little dusty in there. There are beautiful balls in my hand. So they're made of like acrylic, and they're the cranberry color. The cranberry. Turn it upside down. Oh yes, it's like a little riser. You could do that if you want to upgrade your Ouija board set. You could do it in the mid-century style. It is a beautiful candlestick holder. It's made of acrylic. Yes, it is. You don't understand, I don't guess, but it's great. You put a candlestick in there, you look at it, you light it, you blow it out, and repeat. You do that for a few days. You don't stop. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. I think that's great. It's meant for a table. Usually, you put that on a table. Everyone says it differently. You pronounce it like the razor brand. I would say that's a smart thing to do because you don't want to argue with people about name brand razors. It's not worth it. It's a beautiful thing. Just look at this and then say, wow, it's beautiful. We're going to start counting down now. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, I do have a good eclectic variety here. I try. I really do. I try so hard. So, yes, I make my own shipping tape. You can buy it. Is it Susan Vaughn that got it for 26? Is that correct? Oh. Yeah, Susan Vaughn, you got it for $26. You didn't realize you could do such a thing, but you did it anyway. So, it's on here somewhere. I found it. So $26. I am so hungry. What shall I have? I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Okay, so thanks so much. You got yourself a thing. Next, we're going to do, how about this Galileo thermometer? We don't have an Arby's. We don't have much of anything. I'm thinking I might have a wrap at Dairy King. They've got this wrap that's a cranberry chicken vinaigrette with, it's like a soft shell. So good. I just had spaghetti last night, ironically. I have oatmeal every day, basically, Helen. Get with it. No kidding. So we're going to do the Galileo thermometer. Galileo. We're going to do the Galileo thermometer. Righty? So this is known as a thermometer. And you put this in a place that you'd like to observe. No, it's a wrap. It's not a burrito. It's a wrap. So it's currently 68 degrees in here. So the bubbles rise. All rise for the honorable bubbles. So you can see it at 68. And then if it was going to be like more than, or if it was going to be less than that, if it's colder, then this one would rise. It does ship with the liquid. I give you the liquid. Well, in fact, there's no other way to do it. It's in there. There's no way to get the liquid out. Actually, is this smart to ship? I feel like I've shipped them before, but I didn't think this one through. Yeah. I don't know what to do. It's glass. Yeah. Anybody live nearby that wants to buy it? Like, this is not very... Oatmeal 3 times a day? No. Once enough is good enough for anybody. I did ship this on Etsy. I'm just being overly dramatic, I guess. I should just do it. I'm just going to do it. We can do these things, you know. They're insured. I'm going to put it in a plastic bag first and then put it in there and put it in a box, and we're going to hope for the best. So, we're going to start at $18. I don't worry. I don't worry about it like outwardly, but like the stuff inside, I worry about. I don't know. We're just going to go with it. We're going to go with it. We're going to just find out what happens. You eat oatmeal at least twice a day? That's a bit much. I mean, I think you should get that checked out. Kidding. But I'm just like, really? Once a day is good enough for me. Once a day, Mr. Quaker gets in my stomach. We're starting this at whatever I said, and I think it was 18. We're at 25 now. We got to make it worth the shipping it. We'll ship it ground. Okay. I think I remember that thing. So Kathy, we're at 25. I love my grapefruits. That's right. I usually have grapefruit every day. I eat a whole grapefruit. I'm going to start counting down on this Galileo thermometer. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. Well, the problem isn't like you're all like, oh, put it inside of some. I'm not actually worried. I can literally ship a piece of glass. The problem is there is stuff going on inside of it. And if that stuff whacks the inside of it, it can break it from the inside. You want to reduce movement as much as possible. And the movement on the outside, I'm well aware how to stop that. The movement on the inside is, you can't stop that. There's a certain amount of air in there. So, it's funny we know what he eats. It is actually. Oh, there's pressure inside. Well, that's good. We love pressure. Let's just hope for the best and do what we can. So, oh, really? Lynn Tankersley got it for $26. Okay. That was exciting. So, we'll put it right there for 26. Lynn Tankersley. Thanks so much. The colors are pretty. Cotton candy grapes. Never heard of such a thing. Ridiculous. All right. Next, we're going to do, I've got these really cool hummingbirds. So these are plastic, and there's a set of 3. And they're marked made in USA MCM XC III. And they're called Burwood products, which is that pressed paper wood pulp stuff. So you're going to get the three thingies. There's 3 of them. We're going to start them at $15. I'll mark it fragile. the best I can. So aren't they as adorable? I love the colors on these, the pinks and the little blues. You're going to get all three, and they're plastic, so they're easy to deal with. Put them on your wall. If you've got like any sort of earthquakes happening, they should be safe from falling. So that's a good thing to plan for. And they're just great. So you're going to get all three of the hummingbirds made by Burwood Products. They're plastic and they're hummingbirds, and we're starting them at $15. $15. There's the hummingbird. It's humming along. And you can hang it right there. The 30, I think the 30 was in relation to the thing earlier, the Galileo lamp, which she said that she was behind with or something. So yes, we're at 15 right now for the set of 3 of the hummingbirds and the plastic. And I'll start counting down. Ready? Ready? Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deborah, I thought you had an invoice. I need to check. You might have been keeping that one open just in case you got something. Probably so. Anyway, so that's the thingamajiggers. Okay, so those were the hummingbird plastic mabobbers. 3 of those. And the high person is Ruth for $22. Thanks so much. You did it. Yeah. Okay. We just have about a handful. Actually, we've got all these things left. Next up, we're going to do this little turtle. Oh, okay, that sounds fine. So I've got this little turtle, and we're going to do this one. We're going to start at $12. It's a turtle planter. Oh, look at that face. Oh, don't you just want to boop him on the nose? Boop. Aww, it's a little turtle. Isn't that adorable? Your face is silly. So it's ceramic. There's the side of it. There's the back of it. Gym shoes on. Oh, he does. He's going to go play sports. This is the glaze. It has this kind of smoky undertone in throughout here. And I started it at $14,000. Well, Carol's she wants to pay $14. I mean, I'll accept that too. We're starting at $14. I love that face. Hello. Is that your voice, or is it hello? Hello. Hello. I'm Mr. Turtle. And I've got my shoes on. So cute. It's such a cute turtle. Are we at $14,000 right now? I mean, I can sit here for however long it takes to get there. I just would like to eat my wrap. You know? It's a cranberry vinaigrette wrap, and I'm really anticipating it. We're at $17. That's really not close to the $14,000. This is adorable. It's made of ceramic. It holds flowers and all kinds of things. Jelly beans, too. I'll start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello. I'm Mr. Turtle. Now he has an English. He has an accent. Smack him on the butt. Okay, let's let's wrap this one up. Is it Carol Campbell? Who is it? She was the first 21. Uh-huh. Carol Campbell for 21. You got yourself a thingamajig. By the way, I have a spare. So Linda, do you want the other one? It's the same thing. I actually had two. I just wanted to sell one today, but I'll sell the other Linda if you'd like it for also 21. How about that? Mm-hmm. How about that? Mm-hmm. 21. So Carol Campbell. And does Linda, do you want the other one? I've got another. It's identical. You just let me know. Okay. 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 Now, what we're going to do is, I've got this boy back here, and he is carrying this elephant on top of a trunk. It's kind of amazing. He's a very large boy. Linda, you want it. Okay. Linda, she sure do. Let's write you down. Linda Imbus gets a thing. She didn't realize it. Now, this is it's a giant carrying this trunk, and there's just a little elephant on top. Little elephant. Ding. Peanuts are served. So, this is actually made in occupied Japan. And it says so. We want you to know. So, there's that big old boy. Or actually, it's a girl. It's hard to tell. Let's just be honest. So we're going to start this at $15. I like it. It's made of ceramic, and it has this person on it carrying this trunk of peanuts. You have to provide the peanuts and the elephant on top. Ding. I think it is a girl. There's a headband. Pretty sure they identify as they. I don't know. I just don't know. Adorable. So at 16 right now with Frita. Frita. It's an adorable thing. You just put stuff in it and you say, wow. Look what I did. I put stuff in a thing. So there's that person carrying this very, very large trunk. Actually, it's a normal sized trunk for them, but they're a very large person. They're clearly a giant. And then they got this elephant. They hired an elephant to stand on top of it to guard those nuts all day long. I'm going to start counting down. Made in occupied Japan. I showed the bottom earlier, Sean. Made in occupied Japan, which dates it to 1945 to 1952, basically. Give or take a year at the end there. All right, I'll start counting. 2 holes. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow. It's a cute thing. But even if it was a baby elephant, it wouldn't be that small. They just don't make them that small. Not yet. Okay. That's a great thing to have, clearly. No home should be without them. So that was dramatic. Let's see. We've got Rita for 25. Very good. You did it so good. 24 minutes for Rita Brower. Thanks so much. Okay, next we're going to do... I have this wonderful bowl. I have this wonderful bowl. And the colors on here are great. I tell you that. And there's a butterfly up in here. It's a nice porcelain, or it's a nice pottery bowl. It's signed. Who knows what it says? No idea. So we're going to start this for $15. No chips or cracks. It's just a really, really pretty bowl. The colors are great. Purples and blues. And there's that that thing, the butterfly. It's just a good looking bowl. You know, there's times in your life when you just want a good bowl. It's here. So you can have this very bowl, and people might look at you and be jealous, but that's okay. You can stand there with your bowl knowing that you did the right thing on this Monday afternoon and bought the bowl. It's a beautiful butterfly bowl. It's just the color's great. The drippings or the glaze, so great. The bottom, it's a mess. We don't know what it says, but it's great. Just imagine. Could you not have this in your life and be okay with it? Could that be your reality? Do you see it? If you don't see it, then clearly this is the time. The size of it, we need to know the size of it, because otherwise you might not have a place to put it. Okay, let me get the measuring thing. Okay, so if you have a spare 9 inches in your house, it's 9 inches wide. And as long as your house is at least 2 inches tall, I think you'll be fine. So 2 inches tall and 9 inches wide. That is a beautiful butterfly if I ever saw one. Ready? I'll start counting. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So good. Let's put that right there. I'll be eager to hear what's going on with the Johnny Depp case after this. I'll tell you that much. I can't wait for Amber to get on stage, or on the deck, or whatever it's called, the chair. Can't wait for her to get the chair, for her to get in that box, whatever it's called, on the stand. Ruth Ann, I think she's at 35. Good girl. So that is there it is, down there. 35. What was your name? I lost it. Oh yeah, that Ruthie. Of course. Thanks so much. I know it is a very good bowl. The Freudians. Oh, right, because she's an actress, and we knew what that. Right, okay. Yikes. Looks like she's medicated. Let's not get into that, because I don't think the medication aspect is neither here nor there, because they both could fall victim to those things. But now we're gonna do this little beaded situation. This is a clothespin votive holder, and it is just a fun thing. We're gonna do, I believe, a straight up claim on here. I'm gonna tell you the price. You're gonna digest it, but only you have like a millisecond, I think, to digest it. And then you say, oh, I want to pay that. And then you type it in the chat if you want to pay that. So I'll tell you the price of it. That's what you type. You type the price if you want it in the chat on this item. So it's going to be, ready? $15. I didn't even talk about her show. Darn it. It's a glass. It's glass. I got distracted with how to do it. There. It's a safety pin light votive holder with the glass inside of it with the safety pins. Now you can understand the process. Very good. Lots of diapers could not be used in the making of this. So Susan Vaughn, you got it for 15. That's fantastic. Imagine all the nice dinner parties you're going to have. Hope not, but it's cool. Put that somewhere. So that is a safety pin blue beaded votive holder for $15. Susan Vaughn, she did it again. What's she on? We don't know. All right. The defamation of character. Yeah, the Depp case is about, he's suing her for $50 million because of an op-ed piece that she put out relating to them. And it was a defamation case because it called into question his character in relation to dealing with women privately and the types of things. I'm trying to talk around words, and the things that you can do to someone that could be detrimental to their health or physicalness. So it's a case involving that, and he is saying it's unfounded, and what you did caused irreparable damage to him and his career. And it could be argued that because he got dropped by Disney shortly, a few days after that op-ed piece, basically. So that's what it's about, and it's an interesting trial, to say the least. So we're gonna do. I've got this Art Deco clock back here, and it's pretty cool. And I don't know if it works. We're just gonna sell it based on what it looks like. It's Peter Seamus Antiques. Oh, how fun! From 1982. Oh, boo! I didn't even notice that part. I'm trying to like abstain from saying anything dramatic about it because it's like I don't know if it's in my place to do so, because I definitely do have opinions about the whole thing. I don't think they vary too much from the common consensus though. Consensus. So Peter Seamus Antiques, 85. Pretty cool. It's a, it is a wind up. I don't know if it works though. No, it's locked up. It's locked up at the back. You just have to look at it these days. So you look at it and it's nice. So I just love it because the way it looks. We're going to start at $14. This is one of those things where it's cool. It has the wood deco, all the motifs on there, and it's just and the wood type itself is nice. I don't know if that's walnut or maybe just like an oak or something, but boy, is it beautiful. It's not battery. What I was getting at, it's a wind up. But what I was getting at is you could take this apart, take this mechanism out, and just put a quartz battery movement in it. You'll probably be able to keep the hands and everything. You can just put the new hands on the new movement if you want to go to all that trouble to make a working clock out of it, because the functionality of it is trash at this point. So it used to be an 8-day wind up. Or if you're inclined, you can take this to a clock shop and they'll probably take it apart, get the spring out of it, put a new spring in, the coiled up thing, and do what they need to do to make it work again. They're expensive to do that. It's very expensive. So either way, it's a nice looking clock, very deco, and it just has just really pretty. Something else I just thought of? You could get yourself like a postcard size picture, and turn this into just a giant frame. Just attach it right to the outside. Affix it, because that's an interesting, it's like, you know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool. Turn it into a picture frame. It's 3.5 by, this is the glass part that you can see, by just under 5. All right, I'm going to start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very neat. Well, that's the thing. This is the kind of clock that doesn't matter. I mean, because it's so cool to look at. I agree. I agree completely. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. All right, then. Susan, did she get it? She's at 30. Was there anybody before her? Nope. Susan Vaughn, you did so great. You got yourself a clock. So that is 30 for, oh, nuts, where did it go? Down here. Got it. Susan Vaughn. Thanks so much. All right. Oh, I don't know what I missed. I've had that clock for a long time. I don't know when I got it. It was just on the table out there, and I'm like, oh. It's time to sell that. Okay. Now we're going to do, okay, I have a Czechoslovakia, well, I don't know if they did it or not. It's a blown glass. Let's just do this one. So this is a blown glass, really pretty. We're going to start it at $18. Blown glass, wonderful colors. And you can see all the nice, like, little splatter in there. They call this a tutti frutti pattern whenever it's kind of splattered like this. So it's just a nice one. And there's the pontil mark on the bottom, right in the center. I'll put it in the light. I know that question is coming. It's not doing a whole lot. It's a thicker glass. So what I think the best thing would be is like a window or some sort of natural light coming through it. Why is it turning blue? Oy. But looks like the one you have from Romania. Here's close-ups of it. The wonderful coloring in there. You've got some bubbles, some glass bubbles. It's kind of like it's like a modern piece of art, you know? Everything is just kind of where it's at. And every time you look at it, you see something else. It's basically a Rorschach test. You just, whatever you're feeling, there's your soul. There it is. I'm kidding. But yeah, so all the wonderful colors in there. Nice and ruffled for your added convenience. It's like an old woman's neck. I don't mean that. I meant like those collars that they have. You know what I'm talking about? They have like the little ruffled collars, like an old woman's neck collar. Clearly. Oh, yikes. I just love the color so much, though. I really do. Underwater life. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to start counting down on here. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What a great looking thing. That's not a Floridian. That's not a Floridian. That's not a why is that word so hard? It's not a slip. That one wasn't, because that's not even anything based in reality. Women's necks do not look ruffled like that. They look wrinkled at the most, not ruffled. Wrinkled, not ruffled. Goodness gracious. Okay, so Lynn, I think Lynn did it. Lynn Tankersley for $25. Oh my gosh. So that is a beautiful vase. You did so good. You did it so well. Nice. We're down to like 2 things. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this amazing, I love this picture frame so much. We're going to sell this one. We're going to start it at $30. It is large. It's heavier too. And it like sets by itself. It has the little, you know, this that goes there, and it holds itself up. So the metal, there's this woman on here. You get the 2 girls, they're included. These are like prints. They're just there to be there. But you got the people over here. What are they doing? They're doing something they're up to no good. They're doing something. All the scroll work. This is a heavier picture frame. It's nice. I'd say it's from the 60s, 70s. It's made to look like the older 1900s form. But it's well made. It has a lot of weight behind it. Here's the back. It's casted. You got the little clips. You can change out the pictures pretty easily. The style is just so good. Like, it's a good style to have. It packs a lot of character. It does. All the characters right here, apparently. You don't even need people in it. You could put anybody, you could put a dog in there and there's a lot of character. So it's beautiful. I just, the scroll work on here brings a lot. Doesn't it not? You've got those naked people. They're holding down the fort. And you got the woman up here. She just guards. I don't know what she does. She's there. That's the mother-in-law. So it's beautiful. You could put Stella in there, yeah. All right, so I think we're at 35 with Janet Hunter. It's, oh, let me measure it real quick. It has some weight behind it. It's gonna go in a 12 by 12 by 8 line flat. Probably, well, I mean, it's gonna be in the box. It's not just gonna be a flat box. Okay, so it's 12 inches. Actually, it's, yes, it's 12 inches tall. And the width is 11, it's 11 and a half, I wanna say. I'll start counting down on the picture frame. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a good frame. You'll be upset if you don't get it. Barb, is she back? Yes, she is in her house somewhere. She's somewhere, someplace, at some time in somewhere. Pictures of Misty. Yeah, exactly. Me and Misty. That's right. So that is the brass or the gold holder. That was a nice thing. Janet Hunter for, let me double check. Yeah, Janet Hunter for 35. That was a good thing you just did there, miss. We're down to the flamingo. That's the last item tonight. We're going to start it at 200. No, I'm kidding. We're going to start it at $20. This has a problem. So the problem is there's this flower that's glued on here. It's covering up a just a little chip piece. So that's just been glued. But it's a, and there's nothing wrong. Oh, there, I got it off. So it's just a little, had a little tail. So it's fine. So we're doing the Flamingo Planter. And we're starting that at $20. Has the tiny chip. It's the flower is glued right over the chip. So it's adorable. And I think it's a lovely thing. For the Flamingo Planter, we're at 21. I am going to start counting down soon. It's made of ceramic. It has the flamingo. And here we go. Ready? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Very, very good. I am so ready for lunch that, well, and I don't know if I'm going to get these invoices now. I probably should just get the invoices done now. I tend to do that. And okay, so, ooh, that was kind of a tie at the end there. So Emily, just Emily, for 31. Brilliant. Flamingo Planter. Make sure you send me information. I don't know, because you just have a one-word name. It might be tricky for me to find it. Best to just send me an email saying, hey, I bought the flamingo thing today. That'll help. Other than that, what a great sale. And I'll see everyone again Friday night for the 6:30 p.m. Central. For the 6:30 p.m. Central sale on YouTube Friday night. And that's kind of it, right? We did what we could do, so we did it all. Yeah, make sure, yeah, just send me your information. We're good in the hood, all things considered. All right, now, I'm going to wrap it up here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's imperative that you do that. If you do not do that, then you are a troublemaker. Okay, bye-bye.